Hey, welcome to the channel everybody, and today we're going to be making something pretty cool. We're making meatballs with peanut here. See her? Yep, she's back again for another episode. And I don't know, meatballs, first time making it. And these are special meatballs. We're going to be making them gluten-free, so I've never done this. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to find out. So
it better work.
It better work?
Yeah.
Well, else we're going to buy them out of the bag, I guess.
Yeah, you have people coming over.
Yeah, we got people coming over and they do gluten-free, so we're gonna wing it. All right, so hey, stay tuned. We're gonna show you how. Hey, welcome back to the channel, and you know what we're making. You saw the intro. We're making meatballs today, gluten-free meatballs. And actually we're taking it one more step further in the healthy world. We're going to be making turkey meatballs, not ground beef or ground pork or a mixture of those two. It's turkey. Now, a lot of people are like, turkey? Meatballs? It's going to be all dry. No chance. We're going to show you how to do it so they come out nice and juicy and spongy, all that good stuff. Not all dried out and hard. So stay tuned, stay with us, stick with us, right? Hold on. It's going to be a rough ride.
You don't like it, don't talk to me, guys.
You don't like it, don't talk to her. So hey, well, first thing we're going to do is we got a pot here with some olive oil in it. We're going to saute some vegetables. So I have some chopped up onion, celery, and carrots. So we're going to make a sauce first. And garlic. We got garlic too. We're going to make a sauce first. A ragu. Not that crap they call gravy up in that place up, you know, next to New York and above Pennsylvania. It's sauce, ragu, really.
New Hampshire?
Huh? No, not New Hampshire. It's New Jersey.
Oh.
Or Tony Soprano did some work there for a while. Anyways, we're going to saute some veggies. I'm going to make a ragu. We're going to get those in the pot right now. Go, throw them in. Don't be afraid. All the way in, all of it. You want me to help out?
Yes, please.
Be careful when it's hot, you get a little steam. If you don't have cook arms or hands, you want to stand back. So, we're going to saute, it's probably loud now. We're going to saute these down a little bit.
I can stir.
Go ahead, stir with your left. Your other left, there you go. So we're going to saute these down for a few minutes, maybe about a minute and a half. And then we're going to add some wine to it, if I don't get the elbow in the face. And go from there. So we're going to saute this down. Peanut here is going to stir it around a little bit so we don't burn it, and then we'll add the wine. Alright, so the base, this is what we're actually sauteing, the base. This is the Italian trinity. We got carrots, celery, and onion, and a little bit of garlic in here. The celery and the onion and the garlic for flavor, the carrots to add a little sweetness. Kind of breaks up the acid in the tomatoes. Okay, so we've been sauteing for about 2 minutes now, right? About 2 minutes?
Yeah,
take that?
2 minutes.
And we're going to go with the wine. We're going to go in with a generous amount of wine. I'm using red wine. Well, did you want it?
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more years. There you go. All right, go ahead and give that a stir. So we're gonna cook the wine down a little bit. We're gonna switch around here.
Yeah.
You want me to be in front? So we're gonna cook the wine down a little bit for a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna go in with our tomatoes, our seasonings. We'll get the sauce going. We'll set that to the side, let that simmer, and then we'll start making the meatballs. The good meatballs. Trust me. I don't know. Don't trust me because I've never done the gluten-free, so I'm hoping that gluten-free bread is going to absorb all the other stuff and do what it normally does. Alright, for the seasonings now, we're going to go ahead in with some salt and pepper and some anise seed and some fennel seed. So go ahead and throw those in. Alright, we're going to give them a stir. And then in about another 15 seconds, we're going to start adding tomatoes. So we got a rookie sauce maker here, a rookie ragu maker. I think we're good. I think we're ready for some tomatoes.
I think so too.
Yeah, all right. Let me move this out of your way because we don't want to knock that over.
Nothing's glass.
We're going to go in with 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, and I'm using San Marzano style. Notice I said style. It's not San Marzano tomatoes. It's a style. I don't know how you style tomatoes, but they're pretty good. I used them for pizza last week, and they're really good. They're a good substitute for the real thing. Go ahead. Careful of the steam. Go right towards the middle. All the way in. As I'm getting rained on here. See all the rain coming on me? Tomato rain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you just clean up after.
Clean as you go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're gonna give that a good stir. And we got one more tomato concoction to put in here. What's that?
That is our tomato paste.
Otherwise known as? She forgot. But that's okay, because she's a rookie. Passata. We'll be adding our passata to the sauce. Alright, we're good. Let's go in. Go ahead and give me those 2 cans. I'll be your doobie. I'm your doobie.
Okay.
Everybody can have a doobie. Most of the time I don't have a doobie, but Lala gets a doobie.
Tomato
All right,
sauce.
yeah, right into the middle. Very carefully, get close to the, there you go. All right.
The tomato sauce you should
So guess what? There's a little bit of sauce on the bottom. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in there. We don't wanna waste this, and we'll add a little bit more to our sauce. So let me go ahead and tell you, she made a good point here. I'm supposed to tell you how we made our passata. So we used 1 can of tomato paste and about three cans of hot water. We put it in here. We mix it up really nice, so it's nice and thin. We're adding it to our pot, or we're adding it to our sauce right now. So she made a good point there. All right, so we're back, and it's time to make the meatballs. We got the sauce simmering over here. She's cracking up because we have some really good blooper stuff that maybe we'll put out there. I don't know.
You should.
I probably should. It'd be, I might get more views. Who knows? All right, so I've got 4 pounds of turkey in here, ground turkey. So let's go ahead and add the breadcrumbs to it. I got about 1 pound of breadcrumbs. Got the peanut here cut all up, and these are gluten-free. And dang, is gluten-free expensive or what? I need to learn how to make gluten-free bread. I know my brother keeps getting on me about it. So, but I did one test one time. It didn't come out so good. So it's gonna be a while. All right, breadcrumbs are on there. We're gonna take some milk, and we're gonna spread the milk around and let that, this is where I'm kind of nervous about this, because normally I'm using regular breadcrumbs or regular bread, and the milk absorbs, the eggs absorb, and they do their things. They make the meatballs nice and tender. And so this is where I'm hoping everything goes right. Got 5 eggs. That's going to go on top. Then we have our seasonings.
What are the
And
seasonings?
we have, what are the seasonings? Let me see, we got garlic powder, onion powder, some salt, some pepper, and some anise seeds. Do you think they got a good view?
I don't know. Hope so. Here you go.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, just sprinkle that around. Okay, so this is going to be the real cool thing for me on this video, because normally it's me getting my paws in there, and I hate getting shit on my fingers. So this time, Peanut's going to do all the mixing. So she's going to take all that, mix it all up, so it's all incorporated, and then we're going to get to the real fun part, which is the point where I usually bring my wife into the mix, and we're going to make the meatballs, because that's the part I really don't like to do. But here we go. We're going to mix it up. Go for it. And with the magic of YouTube, I'm going to fast forward this, and in a few seconds here, you're going to see finished product. Well, nearly finished, ready to make meatball product. Form them up into little balls. All right, so she's going at it. We'll be right back in
It's so
YouTube.
cold.
It's cold. I know it is. I'm glad you're doing it, not me. I don't like cold. I don't like stuff on my fingers. Like, I'm going to enjoy this. So, be back in a couple seconds. You can do it. I don't care.
Hey, you guys. Now we're gonna make the meatballs.
How are we going to do it?
We're gonna take a little bit like so.
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to measure it, okay? I have a 3rd cup measure here. Throw that back in there. And we washed our hands really well. We did during a little break there while we were doing our thing. We cleaned up. And so we're going to take that I'm just gonna get it out here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand across from each other off camera, and we're gonna roll meatballs for a while. So we can get this thing moving along, and you don't have to sit there and watch us for, I don't know, it's gonna take us about 20 minutes to make these. But we're pre-measuring, okay? That's the most important thing. So why do we pre-measure?
So no one gets like one that's like the size of this.
Yeah. And one gets like the size of half of this, right? So what's that called?
Measuring.
Measuring both. What's it mean? They're all
the same.
They're all the same.
Equivalent.
Equivalent. There we go. You use your good English there.
Equivalent.
Equivalent. All right, so we're going to make them all equivalent. All right, so we're going to get these all measured out. We're going to roll them up. And then right towards the end, because we're going to put them in the sauce. We're going to cook them right in the sauce. They're going to be perfect in there. It's going to help season the sauce. The sauce is going to help season the meatballs more. It's going to be really good. So we're going to measure these out. We're going to roll some up. And then we'll kind of come back. We're going to show you us putting the balls in the sauce, the ragu, and we'll start pulling this all together. So stay tuned. Don't go away. Go get some popcorn or something or whatever. Go pet your dog. Put him outside. We'll be back in a second. Okay, so while you were out walking your dog and doing whatever, making popcorn, we got all the balls rolled up here. Peanut did a pretty good job for a rookie. And so now all we're going to do is we're going to slowly drop them into the sauce. One at a time.
Can I put it in?
Spread it. Yo, sure. Go ahead. Just be very careful. Get as close. There you go. So when you drop your meatballs into the sauce, don't drop them from up here. They'll get splattered. Get it down close. Drop them in. And that's as simple as that. And these are going to cook up nicely. Probably be done within the next
20 minutes.
No, it's going to be a good hour. But we're going to cook it slow. And the sauce is going to get more flavorful. The meatballs are going to absorb some of that sauce. And we're going to have happy going on in the pot there. So we'll get all these meatballs in. And then every once in a while we're going to check on them. Now we're not going to stir these at all for at least the first 20 minutes. Because we want those meatballs to firm up. We don't want to start getting in there with a spoon right away.
Or you're going to make a meat sauce.
Exactly, we're going to make a meat sauce if we go in there and stir. So we want those meatballs to firm up a little bit. They may not all be in the sauce right now, but we want them to cook, let them steam. We're going to put the top on, and then maybe in about 20 minutes or so, we'll start stirring them up to get some of the ones on the top down to the bottom. Blah, blah, blah. And so there you have it. And Lila's doing a good job of getting all these meatballs in. So stick around, and we'll come back with the end product here. Well, we are back, and it's been a couple hours. And look at Lila's gluten-free turkey meatballs that we still don't know what we're going to serve tonight. We're thinking maybe on a sandwich. We're thinking maybe some pasta. But for right now, we're just going to test this to see if it came out.
Just to remind, we did try these earlier. We think they're good, but we're going to do one for the camera.
We did?
Yeah,
we did. We took one to test it earlier just to see if it was proceeding the way that we wanted it to. Because we didn't want to be disappointed. All right,
and you didn't want to lie to you guys either.
And we didn't want to lie. We don't do that, right?
No.
We embellish a little bit? No, we don't even do that. All right, so first of all, just to show you, that's got some nice spring in it. That is going to be a juicy meatball. So we're going to cut this in quarters. And that just, the fork or the knife just went through that like a hot knife through butter. So I know it's nice and tender. What I was worried about was that gluten-free bread that we used in there. Okay, so Peanut, just stay there. Get a little sauce on that. Let's try it out.
It's gonna be really hot.
You don't want to burn your face off, right? Just take a little bite. That was a little bite. I warned her, a little bite. She takes the whole thing. So now we're gonna have to go on plan B here while she, contains herself here, and I'll continue on. Let me tell you, this is good. It's tender, it's juicy, it's not all dried out.
It's a good meatball.
It's a good meatball, isn't it? And we're, I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do tonight. I'm thinking, we made, in another episode you've probably already seen, focaccia bread. And so I've got a piece of focaccia here that I've cut open. So, I think what we're going to do, just to see if this is going to work, I'm going to take 2 of these meatballs. You see where I'm going with this?
You're going to make a meatball sandwich.
I'm going to kind of cut these up a little bit here. Then we're going to take the
bones.
Yeah, we're going to do all that. Watch.
It's open.
Yeah, I'll hold it open. Right here. Right there. There we go. See what she's doing here? I was thinking this fresh focaccia with some meatballs in it might make a pretty good sandwich. What do you think, Peanut? One more right there. Now a little bit of sauce if you can. Just maybe, yeah, there you go. Just a little bit, tiny bit. There you go. Now, the cheese. Remember the cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now she's gonna shred some cheese in here. I think you all know where we're going with this. There we go. Little microplane cheese in here. That cheese is melting on that meatball and the sauce. All right, that's good. There we go.
Extra cheesy.
What do you think? Do you want a piece of that? Should I cut this in half? And what do you all think? Should I cut it in half? Do you want to take a bite and I'll take a bite? You're not going to burn your face off on this one.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Want me to put them in here too?
No. All right, this one, that's for you, Peanut. Now she's messing around here with the cheese. Very carefully.
Thanks.
All right. I think there's like a, I don't know. Hold on. There's this other show that I watch. These people from New Zealand, like smash it and bash it or whatever. Smash it, bash it. All right, let's go. Try it.
Ooh.
Drama queen. Wow, that works. That may be the bread for tonight's meatballs. How are we going to eat it? So hey, as she composes herself and comes back, let's wrap this up. Damn good meatballs. The gluten-free bread works, and wow, I would do that again. Especially if I got somebody coming over that can't eat regular gluten stuff. So, anyways, all right.
Oh, don't forget to mention.
Oh, we've got it. No, hold on. We've got a shout out. This episode shout out. You got this one too.
The shout out is to my mommy.
Yep. Who probably had, well, I know she had quite a few meatball sandwiches in her time, and she spent at least 3 years in Italy. So this shout out is to
my mom.
Her mom. All right, the shout outs to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That the picture right there, little girl in Italy. That was her back in the day. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly, share.
Like.
Oh, and right over there, punch the logo. It makes it much easier to subscribe to the channel. So until next time, thanks, and
If you don't like it, don't talk to me.
yeah, that too. All right, see ya.